That's what they really mad about. A stolen chain that started a war and ended with Carter's death.
That's crazy.
Coincidence? In Chicago, there are no
Ain't no
coincidences.
such thing.
Victim number 2, TMC Bretto.
Bloodhound Lil Jeff and Q50 robbed Bretto for 2 watches. Oh yeah, this okay, I know this story. That's when Jeff was like trying to buy a line of green, trying to kick it or something.
But Carter was just the beginning. Q50 had developed a taste for this, and his next victim shows just how calculated these robberies really were. TMC Bretto, a guy from 6300 who desperately wanted to be part of the Bloodhound circle. According to Street Talks, Bretto kept trying to hang around Q50 and Jeff, always wanting to kick it, always wanting to prove he belonged. Q50 and Jeff saw right through him. In their eyes, Bretto was what they call
long live the GOAT, Jeffrey. Just because you unalive people don't mean you no damn GOAT. You just a damn evil devil man. The hell? That ain't no
hard to fit in. Someone who could easily exploit and exploit them they did. One day, Bretto hit up Q50 asking if he could buy some lean, specifically what the streets call a line of green, which is a cheaper version of the expensive purple stuff. As the narrator explained, for y'all that don't know what a line of green is, it's pretty much like a little off-brand lean. It's like the cheaper version.
A line is an ounce. So instead of buying a whole pint, a seal pint, people will break the seal. For everybody that don't know, people will break the seal and they'll sell it per gram, you know what I'm saying? So, per ounce. So, 1 ounce of green, mix that up, you know what I'm saying? People put different amounts of.
He saw an opportunity. Yeah, come through. We got you. Q50 told me.
Why are you buying up? My thing, why are you buying killers? These ain't no robbers. These is known killers. Why are you buying drugs and killers?
It's a normal transaction between friends. According to reports, he even brought his girlfriend along and was wearing 2 expensive watches. What happened next shows you exactly what Q50 really is. Instead of selling Bretto the lean, Q50 and Jeff jumped him. They pistol whipped both Bretto and his girlfriend.
Damn, they took the camera too?
His money, but his expensive watches too.
And
the most disturbing part, they went live on Instagram immediately after, laughing about what they had just done.
I'm gonna tell y'all what you guys did.
What's good? St. Louis, that's crazy. My little brother was just out there again. Literally just out there, just came back today from St. Louis. That's crazy. The first one I think here was good from St. Louis. What's going, man? What y'all got going on, man? I almost forgot I was on this motherfucker. I subscribe to this motherfucker, man. Subscribe to the channel, man.
In the live stream.
Yeah, you doing shit like that, bro, you bound to get smoked, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, your life not gonna be long.
I got a video coming. I got a video dropping.
You hear them talking about it like it was a joke.
I got a video dropping tomorrow, man. Yeah, I don't want to miss that shit.
Clearly, I'm sure he probably didn't just get blood on the watch. He probably tried to fight, but he was probably outnumbered. Q50 and Jeff didn't just rob their friend. They humiliated him publicly. According to the breakdown, they're willingly getting online, admittingly doing X, Y, and Z, showing that they done took it, saying how.
Now, for real though, that's one thing. You wearing a bunch of jewelry, trying to buy $10 worth of lean from a known killer, a known robber, a known backdoorer. Come on, bro. That was
Chicago Street.
He still got all these diamonds out trying to buy $10 worth of lean from a killer. It's crazy.
You got no wins against backdooring because the people you thought you was cool with, those are the ones doing it. This wasn't just another robbery. This was Q50 perfecting his system, identifying someone who trusts you, setting up a meeting under false pretenses, and then
subscribe, man. Subscribe to the channel.
Down. But he was just getting started. Victim number 3, Big Champ. Now, if you thought the previous robberies were cold, wait until you hear about what Q50 did to Big Champ. Big Champ wasn't just some random guy trying to hang around. This was different. According to multiple sources, Champ was connected to O Block through his cousin Big A, and he had developed what seemed like a genuine friendship with Q50. They were constantly together. Champ was in Q50's vlogs. They hung out regularly, and Q50 even put Champ in his music video for Bim Bim.
See, I ain't know all that. I did not know all that, bro. I did not know all that. I didn't know that was cool like that. I'm thinking they just in the studio one day and he robbed.
From the outside, it looked like genuine brotherhood.
Right.
As one breakdown noted, Big Champ would want to kick it with Q50 thinking he was a chill guy, and has changed his ways after blowing up in the music industry. But little did he know, he was going to get done like TMC Bretto. Champ loved his jewelry. Diamond AP watch, expensive chains.
Man.
This dude was getting money and wasn't shy about showing it off.
Man.
And he felt comfortable wearing it around Q50 because in his mind, they were brothers. The setup was perfect. Just another regular day hanging out until it wasn't. According to the reports, Q50 then robbed a nigga from O Block called Big Champ. He went live with his jewelry. Next thing you know, Q50 pops up on Instagram Live wearing Champ's exact chain. But here's the crazy part. He's not even trying to hide it. But listen to Q50's own words about
Trying to hide it. He trying to show it. He ain't even just trying to. He ain't trying to not hide it. He on live showing it, bro. He's showing it. Now, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Would you be surprised if y'all came on YouTube and you seen the Mac Moolah video that was reacting to Bloodhound?
What's going, man? What y'all got?
Would you be shocked to see that? Would that like
What y'all
blow
got
your mind?
going on?
It wouldn't blow my mind. You see what I'm saying? Because of the shit you got going on, bro. You steady beefing, you steady doing this, you steady doing that. You got 8 hats. You steady
Alright,
robbing
so
people.
I ain't
You
gonna
steady getting on
hide
Instagram Live talking about the damn robbery.
in the motherfucker.
Every 5 minutes we look up, you in a new beef.
No cap.
Most people who like that, bro, they don't last that long, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just the truth, man. Because no matter, you can rob 100 niggas in one day. That ain't gonna make you bulletproof tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Subscribe to that motherfucker, man. Subscribe to that shit.
My dad, come on, champ. You know that. Come on, champ. This is me we talking about. My dad is saying that the
Q50 described their first meeting.
my dad, come on, first time seeing your bitch ass, me, your bitch ass. You sat with me for an hour and talked about all type of goofy shit. I didn't want to ask. Only on time, I didn't talk about that shit.
But here's where Q50 reveals his true mindset.
The nigga, oh my nigga, he been thought I was gonna take his lame ass. I just wasn't on that. Oh my nigga, I had real love for bro. I protected his bitch ass anytime he came around.
So,
me,
what?
made sure he was good, nigga.
Think about that. Q50 is
So why you
admitting that Champ was afraid he would rob him. But Q50 protected him because he thought he had real love for him. But then Q50 shows off what he took.
Hey, that shit never got ugly though. That's around my neck. Hey, look, that got my respect. Bitch ass nigga come die about it again.
Well, y'all crazy as hell, man. Y'all better call the police on that. Mr. Officer, do you see that chain right there? That chain cost me $40,000. Okay? He took that chain from me and robbed it, Mr. Officer. Yes, him, the light-skinned nigga with the crazy line and the light-skinned man with the Z-Money tattoo with the goddamn hat on, with the chain on. That's him, officer. Go get him. Y'all crazy as hell. I would've, man, that nigga been locked up by the end of the night. We got him. Y'all crazy, bro. Y'all insane, gang. You think I'm gonna let somebody rob me of my expensive jewelry and I'm going to not call the police so you can say I kept it real? You. I'm finna get my back.
I'm trying to make some
If
love
I go do something to him, then I'm gonna get locked
with
up.
the heart.
I can't
I don't
do
know why
that.
that
So
happened.
I'm gonna call the popo, file my
Nigga
insurance.
name is Dr.
Insurance
Ass
is
Naked.
gonna pay me.
Dr. Ass Naked.
You gonna go to jail.
Parentheses,
I'm gonna
Michael
get my
Jack
money
off.
back, and I'm gonna get paid, and then I'm gonna get on YouTube Live, and I'm gonna tell the whole story and get another few $1,000 from it while you sitting in jail locked up. Now imagine a world where people won't call the police just so other motherfuckers, other niggas by the way, other grown men, other people with penises, just so they can think
Yeah,
they
Slick Pig.
really street.
He snapped them.
This to helping Champ financially before robbing.
Hit the money girl, we was shooting dice. You forgot I had to get your bitch ass some money. Talking about all this honey shit, you could keep, hey, on my dick, I deal with.
And then the most cold-hearted part, Q50 telling them to just buy another chain.
First grade, that's exactly what you're gonna do, go buy another one. If you can't, your ass, nigga, you gotta know your ass hurting. No, that fuck is wrong with you.
Q50 reveals how harmless he saw Champ.
Hey, your ass harmless. Since I knew you. Come on, dead, come on. My first time coming around, you want me to show you wanted to show me this and that. Like, what the fuck that was gonna make me stop? What that was gonna stop? I ain't looking at you no type of way except for a fucking man.
The jewelry was identical. Same chain, same watch. There was no question about what had happened. As one witness noted, if you go on his Instagram, you can also see the same jewelry on his page that Q50 had on.
No, that's his jewelry.
So it's not hard to put two and two together. Even O-Block's E-Dog had to distance himself from Champ after this. According to the documents, E-Dog posted that O-Block members don't get robbed and basically disown Champ.
Like, niggas be on weirdo type shit too, bro. Like, what you, so you trying to tell me out of the whole history of O-Block, none of y'all ever got robbed? None of y'all ever got beat up? But y'all got dead homies, but nobody got robbed though. Cause we don't get robbed from O-Block. Like, what is wrong? Like, the street nigga in 2025 is just delusional. It's hell. Delusional. And people that come on here talking like this, bro, I wouldn't be surprised if you've been in the streets since you was 12 years old, you 30 years old.
Revolution will be televised.
Every day, you're supposed to be a savage, and you never
Revolution will be televised.
How is that possible? You're supposed to be a real street. Your whole identity is O-Block. Your name is
don't
only
give a
Troy
damn.
family.
Wait.
Nigga told me, do you agree with
Everything
Negro
that
changing
got
to
something to do
black
with
in
O-Block, you got something to say
1975?
about it. Your whole identity is O-Block. You trying to tell me you or nobody
Do you
ever
agree with
got
your
robbed?
grandmama getting on her back?
Never got beat up. Never got jumped. Never got you on.
Negro, black.
Nothing never happened to y'all because y'all from O-Block. Okay.
Posted that O-Block really representing the block.
None of that shit,
Champ
man.
was
I'm the low.
completely humiliated. As reported, since this incident happened, Big Champ has turned off his comments on all his posts. The man who once rapped about protecting his respect had been publicly embarrassed by someone he considered family.
He did not get embarrassed. It's the internet just try to take everybody who take an L in life or everything time some bad shit happened to somebody. Y'all try to take it, put it on the internet and try to make it seem like nothing bad ever happened to y'all. Like, come on, bro. What's he supposed to do? I came around thinking this nigga was my friend. He pulled a gun on me and took my jewelry. What the fuck I'm supposed to die? Then when I get popped, when he died trying to protect his jewelry, y'all same of us gonna be on the internet talking about some you stupid, you should just gave up. This nigga ain't getting embarrassed. He ain't getting embarrassed. Getting embarrassed is somebody walk up and smack you and you don't do nothing. Getting embarrassed, you know what I'm saying? So, getting embarrassed, somebody fighting you and you just taking it. You ain't fighting back. That's getting embarrassed. Somebody put a gun on you and say, "Give me your chain, bro." You feel here. Shit, I'm gonna get another chain. Oh,
This wasn't just robbery anymore. This was psychological warfare.
crazy.
250 wasn't just taking he was destroying reputations and exposing people as vulnerable.
That was funny last time. That shit not funny no more, bro.
Victim number 4, Moolah.
After you said that, you told me, so get off my grandma. I just got off yours. And be saying that shit last time.
But instead of staying home,
Yeah, you gotta come with something better than that,
he
man.
decided to take his chain snatching operation on the road. Now here's where the story gets really disturbing. Before Q50 made his move in Miami, he was literally praying for opportunities to rob people.
What the hell?
This wasn't random street crime anymore. This was premeditated, predatory behavior.
Yeah.
Moolah Mitch, a Miami-based
And
rapper,
you a
was
nasty
trying to make connections in the
motherfucker. You
industry.
got off mine.
When he heard that Q50 is buzzing Chicago artists with collaboration,
Oh
he saw
God,
an
this is so
opportunity.
sick.
According to
You
the
let somebody
they set up a
grab
studio
you.
session. This seemed like a legitimate business opportunity. 2 rappers from different cities connecting over music. But Q50 had other plans. After the incident, Q50 went live bragging about what happened. When asked about when he got the chain, Q50 responded, "When you got that one right there?" "Like 30 minutes ago, bro."
You got that one right there. But that was like 30 minutes ago.
Moolah Mitch wasn't gonna take this line down. According to B's media breakdown, at the end of the day, bro, the best thing to do in an instance like this, me personally, if you got a lot to lose, just go cop some new jewelry and let it be a life lesson.
Fuck that. Call the police. What's wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all, bro? Y'all crazy as fuck.
That's
You
what's
think
up.
I'm finna let somebody rob me for my chain?
They
It's
said,
got
when are you getting
diamonds and
deported?
gold on it.
I got deported
This
last
$5 in the middle of the mall. Shit, this ain't no plastic chain. These is APs and rollies we talking about, bro. This is money. You think I'm about to let you rob me for my chain? And I'm not gonna call the police, so now I'm just down. I'm fucked up. No chain, no watch. You pretty much just took at least 50, 60,000, 100. In some of these cases, he taking 6 figures, 100,000 plus. He taking 100,000 plus more in jewelry from these rappers. And you think I'm not gonna call the police? Are you fucking crazy? Y'all will call me Officer Macko until my last day on earth. Before I let
That's crazy.
Like, are you fucking crazy?
And you
Because
know
if
who
I
got
go
it?
slide, quote unquote, if I go slide, I'm not gonna get the jury back. Okay, so I'm still don't got the money. I don't have the money, I don't have the jury, and now I'm fighting the murder case. Those are 3 L's, right? If I call the police, I get my jury back, I get some money, and you go to jail and I stay free. Those are 3 W's. Now, a common sense nigga, a nigga with some logic, is gonna call the police instantly. Are you fucking crazy? He's snitching on himself.
Oh God.
This is a closed case. This is it. He already been on house arrest and all this other shit. He talking about he got bodies. Okay. So you wanna be a gangster? Go be a gangster in jail. They ain't got no guns up in there. Nothing. Take your ass in jail to go be a gangster. At this point, he didn't rob some of us in Miami, Chicago. This is federal crimes. FBI, open up! Y'all, what's wrong with y'all, bro? All trying to keep it real to other niggas? What? Are you fucking insane?
But there was also
I don't get
criticism
it,
for
bro.
Mitch's decision making. The part that I felt like dude messed up was, we don't know Q50 from a can of paint.
Why you got
And
jury?
we heard everything online about him and his guys being robbers and taking stuff from people.
Right.
And you think it's a good idea to link up
I
with this
had
dude. But
342.
here's what you really messed up. Miami is in
It's
Chicago.
like YouTube.
According to sources on the ground, I got messages from dudes in Miami. His exact words was, I got a bag on his head, bro. The message was clear. Q50 had robbed the wrong person in the wrong city. As these media explained, these dudes that Q50 took that from is some major players, bro.
Even if they not in Miami, niggas, one thing about Miami, people got money in Miami. It's not Chicago. It ain't Chicago where you just gonna rob somebody and all that. Niggas will really put money on your head for real. And the next time you do a show out here, it'll really be a problem for you, gang. These, man.
You got bags and bags and bags. Them dudes is really getting money, bro.
Right.
The warning came swift and direct. Please believe it. If y'all ever come back to Miami or anywhere in Florida, please believe it. Any BH dudes come to Florida, I guarantee you it's not gonna go well for you. By this point, Q50's chain snatching tour was becoming legendary for all the wrong reasons. As one commentator noted, it seemed like this man Q50 is on a chain snatching tour. Every city that man goes to, he trying to snatch somebody's jewelry. But Q50 thought he was untouchable. The pattern in celebrity encounters. By this point, Q50's reputation had reached the highest levels of the rap game, and it was starting to affect how major artists interacted with him. When Q50 linked up with Lil Baby, something interesting happened. Lil Baby, who's known for wearing millions in jewelry, kept his chain game very minimal around Q50. Coincidence? I don't think so. But the most telling moment came when Q50 took a picture with Trippie Redd. In the photo, you can see Q50's eyes locked directly on Trippie's chain.
That's crazy.
The image went viral with people joking that Trippie better watch his jewelry. Word was spreading in the industry. Artists were being warned about Q50. Don't wear your good chains around that dude. Became the unofficial
He's
rule.
so slow, he not even understanding, right? You steady doing this, you scaring the money away. You could be up 5, 10, 20 M's right now, but you keep scaring the goddamn money away. Ain't nobody gonna wanna do no motherfucking song with you, twin. You tweaking.
When dealing with him. But instead of seeing this as a warning sign, Q50 seemed to embrace the reputation. He was getting off on the fear he was creating. The power trip was intoxicating. His social media posts became more brazen, more hints about taking jewelry, more references to his victims, more evidence that he was completely addicted to this lifestyle. Q50 thought he had the perfect system. Get close to people, gain their trust, then strike when they least expected it. He thought he was untouchable. But in the streets, what goes around comes around. And Q50's karma was about about to come calling in the most brutal way possible. Everything Q50 had built was about to come crashing down, and it happened in the most ironic way possible. There was a guy from ESD, a Chicago gang, Mrazy, who had been watching Q50's chain snatching spree with interest. This wasn't someone Q50 had befriended or gained the trust of. This was someone who saw an opportunity and decided to give Q50 a taste of his own medicine. Unlike Q50's calculated betrayals, this was going to be straight up street justice. No friendship, no trust building, just pure street politics.
Yeah.
The ESD member struck, and just like Q50 had done to all his victims, he immediately posted the evidence on social media. Q50's expensive watch was now on someone else's wrist.
So I got snatched and came back home. So he wanted me to feel like he got me.
Everybody untouched. Ain't nobody
But
untouched.
here's where it gets really interesting. The text messages between Q50 and the guy who robbed him were leaked, and they tell a story that's both hilarious.
Yo, lost your throat. Hell yeah, bro. So my little cousin got it. Your watch in it. I've been texting Vert. Send number when I wake up and pop out. I'm gonna have my manager call y'all. Bet I'm gonna go grab it today. What's my number?
And Carmelfield. Q50, the same guy who had trolled all his victims and never showed remorse, was now begging for his property back. The messages showed a completely different side of him. Vulnerable, angry, desperate. Instead of taking the L and moving on like he expected his victims to do, Q50 decided he was gonna get his watch back by force.
Oh, okay.
He pulled up to the ESD member's block, probably thinking his reputation would be enough to get his property returned. But the streets don't care about your reputation.
That's in
When you
Chicago.
come to their territory uninvited. Q50's car got lit up, bullet holes everywhere.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
He
Okay,
had
so
to
this
flee the
that
scene,
situation.
leaving his watch behind and nearly losing his life in the process. The same man who had built his reputation by robbing people who trusted him was now running for his life because someone had robbed him using the exact same tactics he had perfected. So there you have it, the complete story of Bloodhound Q50's chain snatching spree and how karma finally caught up to him. Carter, who trusted him like a brother, dead. Greto, who just wanted to fit in, robbed and humiliated. Big Champ, who treated him like family, betrayed and embarrassed. Moolah Mitch, who thought they were doing business,
That's
settled
crazy.
to rob. And Q50, he's still making music, still trying to maintain his reputation. But now he knows what it feels like to be on the other side of the robbery game. The crazy part is that Q50 built his entire reputation on betraying trust. He didn't just rob people. He systematically identified individuals who would trust him, befriended them, and then violated that trust in the most public way possible. This story isn't just about one rapper's crime spree. It's about a culture where loyalty has become worthless, where friendship is just an opportunity to get close enough to strike, and where the very people who should have your back are the ones who most likely to stab you. In the streets, your reputation is everything. Q50 built his on betrayal, and in the end, that same reputation made him a target for someone else's betrayal. The cycle continues, and in Chicago's unforgiving streets,
On September the 7th, 2019, while on house arrest, Sabo was gunned down, he was struck in the abdomen and leg, and was rushed to the University of Chicago Medical Center, where he was pronounced dead. The cycle of violence continued on December the 1st, 2019, with the murder of Mark L. D. Shear, better known on the streets as G. Dottie. That morning, shots rang out from the car, and Dottie was hit multiple times. Chicago police arrived quickly, but it was too late, and Dottie was pronounced dead at the scene. The killer behind G. Dottie's murder was later identified as Aero, a member of Death Row, according to Fa, with G. Dottie's murder report apparently confirming this. Aero's death became infamous, not just for the murder itself, but for the extreme level of self-snitching that it was.
Well, like today we gonna be figuring out and going through the relentless murders in the war between Death Row 085 and NLMB. No limit. I ain't gonna lie, this is one of them wars, boy. This is one of them East Side crazy wars. Boy, I'm gonna tell you something about Chicago right now. The East Side is crazy. Okay? The East Side is that loco. And boy, loco. So make sure y'all watch the whole video. We finna stay tuned. We finna get it busting. I appreciate all y'all for rocking. Listen, my birthday in 8 days.
No
so my birthday
limit.
present. Watch the full video, man.
Yeah.
Ever since had been raging for several years already.
Wait,
The
start over.
war between No Limit
There you
and
go.
their various ops had been raging for several years already, with this Buff City native eventually playing a menacing role in the modern-day war between Buff City and Death Row on one side, and No Limit's younger generation Drench Gang on the other. BD,
thought that shit
real
was
name
getting so
Sid
confused,
born
niggas
on
be
March
changing their
6,
names and
2002,
shit.
was a member of Death Row, a crew that also went by the name Savo Gang, and hailed from Buck City. BD was originally from Hundreds Buck City set, which is located from 116th to 119th.
That's a whole other side of the.
My nigga, fuck
Like,
Drench
they
Gang.
call it the wild hundred. When you get to the hundred, I think it's like 100 all the way to like 130 or some shit like that. That's the whole like actual city of Chicago right there. I'm telling you right now, that's a whole other city too. The hundred is a whole other city going on. The west side, the east side, and the hundred, the far south, the hundred. It's cracking up there. I don't know nothing about what's going on up there. You hear me? Like nothing. I can't tell you where I'm at. I don't know what's going. If you go up there, it's a whole different swag. They talk different. They act.
I said, that'd be what was wrong with niggas, cause niggas keep switching their sets and clicks up. As time get older, you might be cool with niggas from No Limit. If something happen, you might say some shit like fuck Drench Gang, so not knowing Drench Gang is No Limit. It's just the younger niggas.
Different, they walk different, they set different, it's different. But it's cracking.
118th being their main block. He then moved from the hundreds in Buff City to Death Row for 85, which historically were associated with conservative vice lords located at 85th of Escanaba, where he was taken in as one of Death Row's main members.
Okay. So BD, so it's like so did he move from the hundreds?
Yeah. He moved right here on Grove.
Okay.
He attended Bowen High School, which is a public four-year high school, which is located in the south side of
Boy,
Chicago.
cracking, boy, right on
Interestingly, when
89.
he was growing up, he would meet a woman called Diane Latimer, who was the founder of Kids Off the Block, or KOB, an anti-violence activist and 2011 CNN Top 10 hero. Her non-profit organization provides recreational activities and educational opportunities for young people in Chicago, focusing on the neighborhood of Roseland. KOB brought community outreach to a whole new level through counseling or activities such as sports, drama, dance, or music. It was through this program that as an 8th grader, a 13-year-old BD met Latimer when he was playing on her basketball court, with her telling him he could apparently come and play there anytime he wanted, with a quote from a young BD later circulating in the media, with him saying, "I've seen a whole full-court basketball ring, and then when I asked, I came across the street and knocked on the door and asked if we play basketball, and she said, yeah, like a full group of us ready to play basketball, and she said we could come up here anytime." With BD later
That helps them a lot. Well, shit like that, real superheroes, well, not all heroes wear capes. You know how many of them kids is they life lasting long. You know how much bullets and how much fights and how much robberies and how much jail time she's saving them kids from, bro. At the end of the day,
grandmother, so when he's around her, he will truly feel safe. The sanctuary of a basketball court provided was much needed in BD's turbulent childhood. His dad, Sid Dunn Sr., had been shot dead in the streets when BD
She got some bread, she got a lot of love on her, just
had
to
a
let
twin brother
motherfuckers
that
come
went by the
behind
name
crib
of
like that.
Gar, another Death Row member hailing from Buff City.
what the hell kind of name is Fa Fa Fa? What the, come on, gang. What is that?
That's his name?
I mean, rest in peace to him if he passed. But y'all couldn't come up with no bit. That got what kind of name is Fa Fa Fa?
He better be a shooter.
His real name is Singh Ponjega. Not much is known about BD since he lost his life so young.
Oh,
Aside
yeah,
from rumors of him having as many as 10 bodies that swirl
Oh.
around Reddit forums, there's really minimal information to go on.
He got 10 bodies?
Or Mad Max, BD is a Chicago gangster with a fairly small digital footprint.
Right,
But
he wasn't on the internet.
behind a legacy online in the form of his Snitch K movement, something that's been going on ever since he died.
It seems like that. How long has this case been going on for y'all?
BD started that shit on bro. But, it's been going on since we died though.
Clearly BD had a particular dislike for snitches and wanted to call for all of them to be killed.
Listen, I have a mentorship called the Moolah Membership where I'm going to teach you how to get rich with business, YouTube, crypto, stock.
Likely by his friends.
Or you could start to be a rapper too.
Yeah.
I thought
The
he
biggest
was
snitch
going
case
jamming,
was actually a band,
these
which
niggas
came
was
along with a
chilling
booming
down
beat,
that shit going.
infectious melody, and a menacing music video
All
that
right,
members
nigga.
took their strengths. Snitches
That
know
nigga
they
chilling
were
down
offensive
there.
and told on BD or his friends, with one member, I'm pretty sure it's Far Far Far, showing just how serious he was.
Far, far, far.
Snitch K's face testing.
Snitch K on his face is crazy.
All about spinning the block with killers, spotting his ops, and hopping out shooting. In the video, his friends were seen waving around a belt, a reference to modern-day Chicago slang.
Belt the ass.
Or applying pressure to one's ops. BD rapped about carrying his gun 24/7.
Y'all see them girls too, right? This is what girls do in Chicago. It's the sickest shit in the world, to me. They dress like girls, they look like girls,
They do this shit every
they don't act like them, they don't talk like them. You think this girl right here is, some people might think she's pretty. I'm not gonna compliment on her looks because I got a wifey. Holler if you hit me. Some niggas might think she's pretty, little light skinned girl, whatever. Bro, that bitch will kill you.
Or applying pressure to one's ops. BD rapped about carrying his gun 24/7 because so many people wanted to see him dead. He would rap that he was only 13 when he had
13
to
was my dog when I had a
him
dog.
grow up and give his ops hell, as well as mentioning getting with a woman and taking ecstasy as a teenager, merching it on KTS Dre, and saying that he spent time with people.
Oh, this KTS niggas. See? That nigga, this big big going on. Just didn't know
He
who the
is
fuck.
ops. I didn't realize it was cool with, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah,
Like,
see,
you
he
know,
just figured
when
it
Herb was
out.
alive,
Amongst
his
the
biggest
generation
ops was Lakeside.
in the area. Indeed, it did seem like BD and his twin played a major role in starting.
It just fucking me up. Okay. What? Of course he alive. What's he talking about? This is 2 months ago. Yeah, yeah, the Herb alive. What is he? Who was he talking about? If who was alive, nigga?
They was cool with, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, when Herb was alive,
Amongst
his
the
biggest ops was
generation
Lakeside.
in the area. Indeed, it did seem like BD and his twin played a major role in starting between the younger generations of these historic gangs. Now you have some more information on the background of BD. Let's return to the
Nobody important that
timeline
we
and look at
didn't
how this new
know.
generation
He
of
said that he
gangsters
was.
went to war,
Yeah, he said that.
escalated things
He
to
didn't mean to
dangerous
say
new
that.
heights.
Yeah,
It's
let me
cracking.
see. Let me see somebody.
Heard
I
of
bet you
school
niggas in
and
the comments
LMB.
about
It would
that.
be in 2019 that the war between No Limit and the younger generation of death row gangsters hailing from Buck City would spiral out of control. On Wednesday, 2019, the streets
April
of Chicago saw
Fool.
yet another brutal act of violence.
He
This
thought
time,
April
the
Fool was
victim was
April Fool.
20-year-old Levon Hill, better known as Scooter from MLMB. According to Chicago police, it all went down at 10:36 a.m. in the 8500 block of South Exchange, right in the heart of death row.
Oh, yeah, that's ops. That's ops right there. 85th and Exchange, I don't know. I'm not sure why he was over there. Maybe it was a girl.
Dreadlocks walked up to a group of 3 men and opened fire. Scooter called the worst of it. He was shot in the face, neck, and chest. Despite being rushed to the University of Chicago Medical Center, it was too late, and Scooter was pronounced dead. The 2 other men, both 18 years old, were also hit, with one taking bullets to the face and shoulder, while the other was shot in the leg. But fortunately, both survived, despite being left in serious condition. Scooter's death ignited a firestorm of disses from his ops, especially on social media. BD's twin brother, Fafa, one of Scooter's rivals, even claimed on Facebook that Scooter was begging for his life in his final moments. And the disrespect wouldn't stop there. In the track 8-5 Flow, Savo from Buff City Rep and Death Row take shots at Scooter with the line, J Money said, "Let's boot up," smoking on a whole bunch of Scooter. And in the song Hit Up, a song by Jackboy 2 from Lakeside, the diss is even more direct, where he raps Scooter got hit up. Jayla from Death Row 085 also jumped in, saying that she's smoking on Scooter.
What I tell you, these girls, I'm telling y'all, gang, every hood got a bunch of girls and they all think they gangbangers for real. It's not no joke. These girls will set you up, rob you, shoot you, kill you. I don't care how they look, man.
Max from LLMB in her rap.
They crazy.
Scooter mixed with Mac.
The aftermath of Scooter's
See?
murder led to the arrest of Jay Money from Death Row
What are you talking
085.
about,
He's
niggas?
currently locked up at Cook County Correctional Facility, still awaiting trial. Jay Money, whose real name is Terrell Webb, isn't just any gang member, but he's actually the younger brother of Hell's Rel, the senior member from Lakeside. He was hit with 10 years for the involuntary manslaughter of Christopher Jackson, aka Mad Max, the top
he
shooter
got
from
10 years for
NLMD,
shooting
who was
Mad Max.
identified by Max after the shooting in a deathbed confession. This provides a clear motive for his younger brother to want to seek revenge on No Limit members. 3 months after Scooter's death, the cycle of violence continued.
See, that don't make no sense to me. You wanna avenge your brother who killed a op, and you mad because they snitched on him?
Yeah.
It just don't make, when you really think about the streets, it just don't
That don't make
make sense.
sense.
This time, the streets claimed Malcolm Sass, better known as Movement from Death Row.
First of
Limit
all-
wasn't about to let Scooter's murder go unanswered, and on August the 11th,
The app that he killed, nigga Mad Max. This is my first time hearing about this nigga, but they just mentioned him supposed to be having the most bodies of everybody in Chicago. So whoever this nigga is, allegedly. So he was smacking shit. None of his main out. So I'm guessing he killed a lot of them niggas. Killed a lot of them niggas. Cuz killed him, which was, you know what I'm saying? Well, no, yeah, he killed him. And then, but on his deathbed, cuz snitched. Man, that's corny, first of all. And then, hell yeah, his little brother gonna be mad. Nigga got my brother 10 years, nigga.
Why wouldn't the man say who shot him on his deathbed?
Cause you ain't start snitching. Just cause you died.
So, if somebody shoots you,
And I'm dying.
God forbid,
God forbid. And I'm
you're
dying.
not gonna tell me who it was.
I can tell you. Well, that's my bank. I'll tell the police.
I'm gonna tell them. The fuck? Yo, what?
Hell no. What the hell to him?
Yo.
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
Cause if not, like he said, now I'm out here having to slide and risk going down the road. No. Now the gang didn't want to take care of it. Hey, that's that too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what it was
But
supposed to be.
yeah, no.
So okay, but then think about what Buddy did though. So that's like me sliding and gonna kill a whole bunch of other niggas. Goddamn, then one of them niggas that or the other sliding on catch me and kill me. But before I go, but before I go, I tell though. Like, yeah, that's cool. That's not cool. Or let's think about it the other way. Say a bunch of niggas been sliding, killing a bunch of guys or some shit. You know what I'm saying? God forbid, and then you know what I'm saying somebody kill him or whatever. But he tell on whoever killed him though. Nah, nigga, that ain't how that go.
2019, they would take their revenge. I mentioned this
Whoever
rabbit
comes
in my
on,
original
go
video.
Yeah, no.
And their rivals.
Regardless.
Regardless, yeah.
Context as I do now. But of course, despite a lot of time passing, the beef between Lakeside and No Limit had continued raging, with lives continuing to be lost on both sides. And in 2019, there would be a violent exchange between members of No Limit and a terrifying set of new enemies with family ties to Lakeside called Death Row. Yes, that is an AK